let me ask this, producers, how much time do we have left in the show? Okay, we've got about 3 minutes left. So, Kirby, you had a question for him.
Chief, if you would, just leave us with a little bit of information. Let's say on my way home tonight, I get pulled over. Let's talk about the best way for me to handle that situation so that the officer is comfortable and knows that I mean no harm. I just ran the red light.
Yeah.
Tell us what we need to do.
Absolutely. I'll tell you how I would do it. I'll tell you how I've taught my son. I have a 23-year-old son who's been pulled over many times, unfortunately. But the thing to do is if you're carrying a firearm, let the officer know. If you have a permit, I know you don't have to have them anymore. My son still has a permit. You told me you did. I think it's a good idea. Let the officer know. Turn your inside lights on, turn the car off, put your hands up where he or she can see your hands. You have just lowered that officer's stress level a great deal. A lot of these confrontations you see between officers and motorists, you'll see windows that are tinted and the officer can't see inside. What people have to understand is that officer doesn't know if there's somebody in the back seat with a gun pointed at them. They want to go home safe to their family too. The easier you make it on them, typically the easier they're going to make it on you. And I do understand there are some bad officers out there.
Sure.
I've fired a few myself. We have to hold ourselves accountable as law enforcement offices, as police departments. If we want the citizens to react the way we want them to react, we have to hold ourselves accountable and do things the right way too. But it's very important for you to lower that stress level yourself.
Chief, I never thought about turning the car off.
I never have either.
That's such a great suggestion. Just simply cut the ignition off.
Absolutely. Turn those inside lights on, cut your ignition off, put your hands where you can see them. Make it as easy on you as possible.
And that
you may get a ticket, you may not. You got a lot less chance of getting a ticket if you don't cause a confrontation, though.
Sure.
And the officer wants to get out of there too.
Absolutely.
And, you know, people say we have ticket quotas. I ask our finance director, and we get less than 3% of our revenue from tickets.
Oh, wow.
We don't get any money from tickets.
Wow.
That's just there's a lot of false information that's out there. Yeah.
Yes.
That's such good advice.
It is. We've got 1 minute left. Very quickly. Talk about local police departments and ICE, if you can, in 90 minutes.
Well, what I can tell you is last year,
Yes.
we had 7 cases against illegal aliens that we arrested.
Okay.
All 7 that we arrested were either committing violent crimes. One had just the day before had raped an 18-year-old girl, and we found him and arrested him. We had another with 21 kilos of cocaine. There were 2 Colombians that had re-entered the country. We had a third that was breaking into people's homes that had re-entered. The cases that we're making are high priority crime cases. Everything we're doing is high priority crime cases. We don't have time to go around checking restaurants to see who's who or to go to schools or anything like that. We prioritize our crime regardless of who's committing it. I don't care what country you're from or what you look like. We go after the most serious crimes first.
And I think that's important for folks to hear, that they don't have to be afraid of the police if they are abiding by the law and need help.
We are so busy. We don't have time. We really don't have time to go around and fool with minor violations. I mean, we have so much on our plate with, as you said earlier, the growth of our city.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think my goal is to get the worst of the worst. I want to get the people out of this country who are here hurting other people.
Absolutely.
And you know what? The people in those Hispanic neighborhoods, when we remove these people, we're happy to see them go.
That's great. Well, you have been wonderful. Folks, again,
Chief,
if you want to get in touch with
Absolutely.
Chief Height, here's his number, 205-668-3505. We really just appreciate you being here and sharing with us tonight.